Hello and God bless everyone who's watching. I just want to start off by saying I'm not really much of a poet, but I wanted to share with you guys today a word that has really impacted me in the season that I'm in now. And the word is found in Psalms 16:8. It says, "I keep my eyes always on the Lord. With him at my right side, I will not be shaken." So us as Christians, we know that we go through many transitions in our lives, and it's just a constant journey of changes. And through these changes, God had spoken that word to me. Through those changes, you will not be shaken. Confusion won't shake you. Pain won't shake you. Frustration won't shake you. No matter what season you find yourself in, or if you're in the middle of a transition right now, just remember those words. You will not be shaken. And with that being said, I want to read this piece to you. It has a lot to do with transitions. So hope it is a blessing to your lives. Transition, or in other words, a period of changing from one state or condition to another, is the key to life. Life is so full of changes. One day you're surrounded by all these people that say they love you and will never leave your side, but transition rips them away as if you're trying to reach out to grab your blanket, the one that always kept you warm in the coldest of days, only to find that it disappears right before your eyes and you're left there wondering what happened. Confusion, uncertainty, and a lack of understanding. It is the state of being bewildered by everything around you, being unclear as to what will happen next. Now this one right here might be one of your biggest enemies. She is like a small puddle, harmless at first, but then as your feet become moist, your thoughts are led astray, and then when you realize it, you're neck deep and the water keeps rising, so close to sinking, but you fight against it with all your might. You don't know why you fight it, but it's like an inner knowing, this small glimpse of certainty that you cannot for all that is holy let her drown you. Cry, an expression of distress or pain. Grief for all that used to be, all that you wish still was. A shedding of more than just tears. A moment where, whether voluntary or not, you must allow it all to come off. Let it all fall. Let it all be eliminated. Painful. Discomfort. Suffering. Agony. Desolation. Heartbreak. Break. Broken. Torn. Everything so dark, and you just can't see a way out. Why am I being punished? All I wanted was to do your will. Why does this hurt so badly? All I did was follow your voice. Frustration, the very feeling of exasperation, with a tinge of anger because of your inability to change your surroundings, the disappointment of your impotence at achieving all you dreamed of, the things that one day you felt were so close to reach that you almost touched them, now seem like distant, blurred memories. How? When did the tables turn? Surrender. To cease resistance to who you for a second thought was your enemy. Submitting fully to his authority. At this point, you realize right there in his arms, it is okay to crumble down, to give in, to hand over, to fail at resisting. You cannot hold back. How can you not give in to such a love, to such beauty, so gentle, so calm, so forgiving, so understanding, so palpable? Hope, a feeling of trust and longing, an expectation that something great will occur, an anchor. At this moment, you find yourself asking where you can place that hope. For people constantly let you down. It is at that moment that you realize that you must place it only in him, the one who can transform a valley of trouble into a door of hope. And then, complete silence. Peace, tranquility, quiet, calmness. You're safe. Freedom. Ripped away from the disturbance, away from constant thoughts, away from the shore, submerged completely in him, no ties, no holding back, a cageless bird. For the first time in a while, everything inside you seems to smile. Love, an intense feeling of deep affection, acceptance, tenderness, endearment, warmth. You no longer reach out for that blanket, for there's a fire that burns with such great intensity within you, and as it consumes you, you cannot help but delight in its beauty. Unexplainable, everlasting, and unconditional. He is who he says he is. Clarity, sharpness of image and sound, certainty, keen senses, discerning eyes to know the difference, sensitive ears that hear only his voice. A highly developed sense of smell. You smell the sweetness of his presence, the holiness and the oil which overflows within you. A powerful touch. The ability to reach out and impact lives, while in dark days, reach out and feel his hand. A sharp, kind tongue, which gives you a whole new language. Authority to bind what doesn't belong, and the ability to confess his truth. Wisdom to impart his name to those in need. You saw in part, but now you're able to see completely. Transition, necessary changes, a bumpy and painful journey, but you've made it. What a beautiful and wonderful thing it is. Now one step closer to the destiny assigned to you and only to you. You're stronger. And as you stand there thinking back to it all, he whispers one simple word. Unshakable.